A hazmat situation in Franklinton forced people from their homes and is creating major traffic issues on the roadways. Columbus fire officials say the trailer of a semi-truck with nearly 3 tons of lithium-ion batteries inside was on fire on McKinley Avenue in Franklinton. The evacuations are now over, but happened within a 1-mile radius near the Scioto River west of downtown Columbus. NBC4's Delaney Ruth has been at the scene all morning. Delaney, what have you learned?
Hey, Christine, good morning. Well, fire officials here on the scene said their biggest concern this morning was the risk of an explosion. Now, battalion chief here said that's no longer a risk anymore, but you can still see there is a pretty large scene here. Parts of McKinley still completely blocked off. And at last check, they were still fighting a fire from the back of that semi-truck. Now, fire and police were called out here around 5:20 this morning. And when they arrived, they saw a semi-truck smoking. Battalion Chief Jeffrey Getter with Columbus Fire says the truck contained 5,900 pounds of lithium-ion batteries. Chief Getter says the batteries were off-gassing, which meant the fire could rapidly grow to the point of an explosion. Because of this risk of explosion, Columbus police evacuated a Franklinton neighborhood as a precaution. Chief Getter says earlier this morning, fire crews opened the back of the trailer and a large fire started, and that did eliminate the risk of an explosion. So at last check, crews were still here battling the flames, but Chief Getter says that about an hour ago, the evacuation order was lifted so people were able to go back to their homes. Columbus police say they know this evacuation was inconvenient for many people, but they were worried that if an explosion did happen, police would not be able to go back to the neighborhood and help people.
We're going door to door. We have cruisers with PA systems that are driving around letting the residents know. This takes a lot of people, right? This is a large area, so we have taken cruisers from all around the city.
It was a semi-truck with batteries and stuff like that, and it was like could be a seriously hazard thing going on, and they just wanted everybody to evacuate.
But you can see this is still clearly a very large scene here on McKinley. Fire crews are still here, and at last check, they were still fighting the fire in the back of that semi-truck. Of course, this area of McKinley and portions down to the west are still closed at this point, and police are asking you to avoid this area if possible. Local for you in Franklinton, I'm Delaney Ruth, NBC4.